Hi everyone, this is Ducky and let's make some storytelling art with me. In this piece, I want to create a cactus, in the middle of the dark ocean, where there's no humans or any life signal, just only the cactus being blindfolded on his small boat and surrounding, with lots of strong wave. Honestly, in this piece in the beginning is quite challenging for me because I'm not good at all at drawing wave. And drawing all the wave individually and put all together alongside with the cactus actually a really big work for me. As you can see that I'm doing some draft sketch, like just a quick one to figure out the composition and where I want to place my cactus. Fun fact, this character is one of my old originals characters in the projects, which is called The Golden Age. Just explain a little bit about this project. So The Golden Age is, like a collection of artwork that I want to promote Vietnam traditional costume, which is called Áo Dài. So the traditional costume consists of a long tunic over silk or cotton pants. It is lit up the side to the waist, so it's a lot of people wearing it ease of movement. Áo Dài appear on almost every important occasion in Vietnamese culture. The Golden Age opens a fictional world where the planet Luma has been suffocated by pollution, oceans have turned heavy and dark, wild sands have ignited into fire, all species have gone extinct. So the story follows the 5 keepers on a nomadic journey to find the last silkworm, the only remaining ingredients capable of recreating the Áo Dài. So each keeper carry a distinct role: the transporter, the witch, the navigator, the princess, and the leader, united to fulfill the mission. The projects aim to metaphorize the idea of Áo Dài golden period, in which we as descendants are always ready to conserve and protect the cultural icon. Character in this artwork called the transporter because in the last project basically just character design, so I just want to give him a true story and situation to push his characteristic. And honestly, after finalizing the characters, I want to add more depth into it. So I end up adding more sea creature, as you can see in the end of the boat, that responsible for guiding him through the dark sea. And the question is, why blindfold? And why the sea creatures is an eyeballs and even have wings? And to answer this question is, all these elements work as metaphors, adding depth to the piece. So the blindfold characters will represent how traditional cultures, can be forgotten in a multicultural world, while giving the other creatures eyes reflects a desire to rediscover and reconnect with long-standing cultural identity. And from this we can see that the role of the keeper, or specifically the transporter, is to keep the vessels moving smoothly and broadly, and even carry out each larger mission. Moving forward to the hardest part of this painting, I think is finalizing the waves. I don't want to say that I hate wave, but after trying multiple times and different way to express these, I quite enjoy doing it. So all the wave you are seeing now, I took the hue inspiration from the ukiyo artist Katsushika Hokusai. He's really famous of one of the artwork, for example, the Great Wave of Kanagawa from 1829 to 1833. Kashikazawa in Kai Province from 1820 to 1832. Tama River in Musashi Province, finished in 1832. So here's some tips for me after learning from drawing difficult wave is, stop focusing straight to details in the beginning. Just sketching roughly about how big or small the wave gonna be. So for example, the wave gets smaller as they move away from the characters. So when they hit the boat net, the wave looks bigger and stronger. So the wave should move towards the characters, to create contrast. And further away, they turn the opposite direction and become smaller. And I keep doing it, finalize every single wave. So I create a really huge ocean, with a different direction of wave in a storm, what I really want in the beginning of this painting. So here I will speed up the process and we're moving on to the color part. In my process of coloring, I roughly pick colors for each area. As you can see in the corner of the video, I just roughly pick it first and then put next to of my main painting so easily to follow. Then I detailing add the base color for each area. Honestly, this part is the most important in the whole process because it's easy to change the color if you want to. Coloring, I think, is my favorite part in making this painting because playing with colors, shadows, especially lighting, can push your limitation of yourself. To explore more color palette as well as improving your color theories even more. At first, I want to pick the complementary colors like yellow and blue, but it is quite common, I think. You can see that almost a lot of painting from the other artists already use it. So finally I change it a bit to coral and aqua. It's still rooted in the theory, but it's like more interesting and unique. So for highlighting, I choose yellow and electric blue because these colors is vibrant enough to draw audience attention, and these colors responsible for being the widest part in the whole painting. In my opinion, a good painting is a work when every single colors create the harmony of contrast. I will make sure that in my work includes one color that need black and one color that need white. So by making sure of this technique, I can control the viewer visual perspective and ensure the necessary contrast in the artwork. Let's finish this painting with me. Thank you for everyone watching these videos from the beginning until now. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video so I will get motivation to create more and more videos like this. And once again, this is Ducky and I do art. Bye bye.